it's dangerous. But you're the only one who can unite the people. You ready, Bob?
No guns can stop this message. I want the world to change. And that time is now.
This is my message to you.
Subway Series presents the Italianos. 3 new subs made with an Italian flair. Say ciao to the zesty hotshot Italiano, the tastier than ever ultimate BMT, or go all in with the boss. Each served with a free 16-ounce drink. Elevate your game at Subway.
This is your captain.
I get it, rules are rules if he's grounded!
It doesn't matter if you speak English, or if your native tongue is French, Spanish, or Dutch. It doesn't matter if you are male or female, young or young at heart. We in the Caribbean Football Union speak the same language. Football.
Football.
Football. Football.
Football.
And we speak with one voice.
TT, the official ground transportation provider for the 2024 CFU Boys Under 40 Challenge Series coordinators, hosted in Trinidad and Tobago. Proud sponsors: the government of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, Ministry of Sport and Community Development, Sports TT, the sports company of Trinidad and Tobago Limited, I Choose Sports, Parade, Subway and Blue. Proud sponsors of the CFU Boys Under 14 Challenge Series. So hello and welcome, viewers. We're here live for match number 2, live from the Hazy Crawford Stadium in Port of Spain, Trinidad. We'll see Dominica coming up against Anguilla. This is Group B action in Tier 2. We're in for a thriller here this afternoon as we see this group is wide open. The British Virgin Islands coming away victors in the earlier game. So you see the teams exchanging pleasantries. There's going to be Dominica in their green strip with black and yellow, and it's going to be Anguilla in their formidable white and blue. We'll have the team lineups. We see Dominica making a couple changes to their starting 11 from their defeat yesterday. They'll be led by Aspa Banis, number 2, the captain. Goalkeeping change: number 1, Kian Buchanan comes into the team. Number 3, Darnell Christian. Number 4, Elon Pascal. Number 5, Mario Lewis. Number 6, Dean Ambo. Number 7, Kilano Williams. Number 8, Jaden Thomas. Number 13, Javon Hamilton. Number 15, Peter Greenaway. Number 20, Carlisle Prevost. That's how they line up. The Anguillan outfit led by Kieran Herbert as their captain. Kisani Brown in goal, number 1. Number 3, Tiwayne Anderson. Number 5, Dylan Smith. Number 6, Armani Webster. Number 7, Kejel Robin. Number 8, Jaden Derrick. Number 9, Jaron John. Number 12, Elias Dean. Number 15, Zaire Hennis. Number 20, Takari Connor. So this all eyes on this fixture to see how this group will pan out. Your match officials for today's proceedings are Prescott Kanisha, Albury Prince, Claudio Vasquez Rosa, and Williams Natalia. Match commissioner is Franz Walker, and the delegate is Debbie Ann Airwood. So Dominica looking to get a win here this afternoon. Put them right in the mix of things. So it's going to be Dominica kicking from right to left on your screens, and Anguilla in their white strips will be going from left to right. So hello and welcome viewers from wherever you may be. The Dominican population eagerly glued on to this, as well as Anguilla. Say hello and welcome to everyone in the capital of Rosé. The population just over 72,000 is Dominica. You see a minor switch there. So it's going to be Dominica, correction, with the switch. It's going to be Dominica going to be going from left to right of your screen, and Anguilla will be going from right to left. So the ball is with the Anguillans. First up, so lovely football here. We've seen a hat-trick in the earlier game. Let's see if we can have a repeat here this afternoon. It's a brilliant sunshine here at the Hazy Crawford Stadium. So come on down if you manage to be in the area looking for some after-work entertainment. This is match number 33. This CFU boys, and we're off and running. Straight away, they look to get to the ball to the flanks. That's Hibbert, the captain there, looking to get John immediately into the game. John and Kejel Robin. So it's played out. Notice teams have taken a while to settle in. This one is shown Dominica in a change of strips here this afternoon. This one is with Pascal, who came on yesterday and had a really good game. Glad to see the management and staff putting in the starting 11 for this evening's proceedings. This one is with Christian. Christian playing this one officially. Pascal is not going to back out from any challenge. The big guy, here he's Pascal on the ball now. Played out wide. Fridgeman. Referee Kanisha Prescott with the whistle in hand for this evening's proceedings. Corner with that wayward free kick there. Played out a touch by Robin. Robin has looked the part of a very speedy winger. He's just not given enough support in their previous games to get amongst the goals. They would look to rectify that here this afternoon. It's going to be a throw for Dominica. Jaden Lockhart not in the starting 11 here this afternoon. That's a bit of a surprise. But the break is on here for the Anguillans led by Hibbert. He's bundled off the ball. Settled nicely by Webster here, looking for some support. Possession changes hands again. And it's with Hamilton from the back. His pocket is picked there. That's a crunching tackle to get him there. So it's with Anderson. Anderson all the way down the right hand flank, looking for John. Unable to effectively make a pass. Humid conditions here. This one is Lewis. Caught in a bit of a tangle there. Possession that, as mentioned before, these teams have taken quite a while to settle, get a hold of the whole thing. There's like a nice turn there. Fighting for possession in the middle of the park there. It's with Pascal again, the big boot of Pascal. He's a no-nonsense type of player. Really came out and gave his team good showing yesterday. So it's Anderson sporting the number 3 t-shirt for Anguilla. Seen a lot of good performances in this tournament thus far. Some candidates for goal of the season. So it's picked up in the middle of the park there by Hennis, who managed to got on the score sheet in their previous game. We will definitely want a repeat here this evening. But he's down and out in a bit of pain. You see the anguish on his face. Medical staff bustling out. They have the numerous and various medical staff has had their work cut off for them. These youngsters really putting their heart and souls out, getting injured on the way through this tournament, but they have done a really good job. So we place special mention to the medical team of the respective teams. So this is live action here. Dominica versus Anguilla. Match number 33 of this prestigious CFU Boys Under 14 tournament. So, Kenisha Prescott in charge. One thing we can pay special mention to, the referees has really taken their time dealing with these youngsters, the next generation of football. This one is played into the box. Eventually put out a touch, and it's going to be a corner kick for the Anguillans, first of the game. They would look to pounce on this opportunity here and get much needed breakthrough goal. So it's going to be here, but to swing this one, the likes of John and everyone inside. This one is straight to goalkeeper Buchanan. He would look to be at the helm of things here, as Etienne has dropped to the bench as well. Edric Agustin, he donned the gloves yesterday and had a torrid time. So this one is Pascal heading this one away. Nicely dealt with in the middle of the park. It's picked up by Webster. Webster looking for Robin, but Robin unable to collect cleanly. So possession switches hands. It's with Williams. Pascal looking for Chase is on here, but he's not going to win that race. He eventually benefits. It's going to be a true nonetheless. So Daniel Christian with the true here for Dominica. This one is played in nicely. Prevost, short in stature, but a very Banis. Looking for a head, unable to pick out anyone in particular there. This one is lofted over. Easily dealt with by the Anguillan defender. Putting safety first on this occasion. This one is played over the top again. Easily dealt with by Kissane Brown. So they need to get a move on here and pretty bring some life to this game at this point in time. This one is Jaden Derrick missing out there. Dominica benefit from it and it's played inside, and this one chance goes here. It's a bit of a tug and push. Jaden Thomas, the guilty party on this occasion, just shrugging off the defender. As to say, I'm here, buddy. This is a no-nonsense type of evening. This one is played out. Heads go up. Put it out of touch there by Dominica. Let's see if the change of kit will definitely give them a change of luck. In all honesty, I think they were pretty unlucky yesterday. Unable to put away their chances. This one is Pascal, played nicely across the park. Looking for some room there is Williams, eventually losing out. So this one is with Thomas. Thomas beats one, he goes past the other. Nice hold-up play there from the young man. Eventually robbed of it from Connor. And Robin there, running into danger. Low trajectory. He's such a short man in stature. These youngsters flying the flag high of their respective countries, showing wear their colors with pride and passion. So it's going to be Hibbert, Kieran Hibbert, donning the captain armband for Anguilla, looking to get his team in front. This one is played out over nicely. Buchanan comes and collects with consummate ease. That will do him the will of confidence going forward in this game. It's a true for Dominica again. Straight to Ambo across to Pascal. Pascal looking for Daniel Christian. Plays a nice ball. Looking for Thomas. Thomas plays a quick 1-2 but is unable to get to his partner. So it's back with Ambis. As for Ambis. Banis. This one's played and it's with Thomas. Looks up and he's looking for who's eventually offside there. Good passage of play there, looking to knock the ball around and ensure that they get some forward movement. Played out from the back. Webster looks up and finds but robbed of it in a very dangerous position here, and this is Lewis. Boy, oh boy, that's gonna be the first of the evening. Kieran Hibbert goes into the books. Taking out Mario Lewis there. What a clear-cut chance. Running on to the goal. We'll see that replay shortly. Keeping the medical team busy here this afternoon. So Thomas Lewis there robbing Fubert, and he returned the favor with a very harsh tackle that took him off. So he seems to be in a bit of pain there. He's gonna be aided off. Hope all augurs well for the young man and not see a premature end to his game here this afternoon. So it's going to be Pascal at the helm of things to take this free kick for Dominica. Greenway just offering some words of assistance as he stands over this one. Hamilton in the mix of things there as well. Kilano Williams. Asking for the 12 yards there. This one is shot on goal, but waywardly lined there by Pascal. We've grown accustomed to seeing him put his foot through as we see that tackle again. Lewis picking the pocket of Herbert. Herbert, almost a revenge act, coming in hard from the back, missing all of the ball. Taking out Lewis. This one is headed away nicely. Possession changes hands again, and it's with the Anguillans. So it's in the middle of the park, bouncing around. They're looking to get some stability here. So it's Hennis. Hennis to Herbert. Herbert to Webster. Webster looking up for John, but unable to find him. Derek there, losing out to Pascal again. Pascal has had pretty good opening minutes here. Into 16 already. Lewis, thankfully back on the field. There is Lewis. He's going to have his work cut out for him. As for Vanis, the captain of this Dominican team, we've seen the bulk of the duties carried out by Kieran Hibbert, who's wearing the armband for Anguilla here. This one is played over the top. And a chance. It's another chance, and it's in the back of the net. Eventually given as offside there. Delayed call there in the end, but it was placed neatfully into the back of the net. You see, it's a clear-cut offside. This one played into the box, but headed in. So Webster looks up and plays a pretty poor pass in the end, straight to Greenway. And Dominica on the break here. This one is played nicely down the right. It's cleared away there by Connor. Connor to carry Connor into the starting 11 there this evening. So the excitement is building as the tournament continues. So on this Provost finds Darnell Christian. Darnell Christian looks up, plays a ball inside, looking for some support. Neatly done there by Lewis. This one he's toe poking it, looking for some support, but unable to get on it. Provost picks the pocket, and it's the big man, Pascal, there, coming in all arms. Some loose swinging there in the middle of the park. He's gonna go hard, and that's it. You see the passion on these youngsters. Naturally aggressive is Pascal. Corner to take this free kick. Played out nicely. 1-2 between John and Hubert. Hubert, who's already on a yellow, should take into consideration that he can be easily sent off. Any of those tackles, he becomes vulnerable to being sent off. Jaden Thomas there fighting off two, so it's with Prevost. Prevost looking for Thomas there, but unable. So it's going to be Donald Christian who picks up the loose ball. Prevost here neatly turning. Just playing a bit too slow is the Dominicans. Unable to capitalize. This one is slid through nicely there. Hennis chases, but he's out fox, and it goes out for a goal kick. Dancer. So we're back live here. Still a stalemate between Dominica and Anguilla. Both teams needing a win to put their hands up for qualification from this group. Hennis looking for some forward movement there, trying to get on to Robin, and this one he's picked the pocket off. Ooh, and it's Barnes and Robin involved in a clash there. Barnes lucky to come out without a card or even giving up a penalty in there, as we see. It's going to be a free kick just outside of the penalty box at this time. It's going to be Hubert to swing this one in. It's going to cause some concerns here for the Dominican defense. See the likes of John, Elias, Dean, Hennis, and Robin in there looking to get on the end of this cross. This one is played over nicely, but it's overhit in the end and disdainfully going out of play. So no trouble yet for the new goalkeeper in the Dominican goal, Kyan Buchanan. This one is played out from the back from Barnes, looking for Thomas. This one unable to take cleanly, but turning well was Thomas. Looking to run at the defense. This is Christian with this throw. Dean Amble to Lewis. Lewis losing out there. So it's going to be Connor to take this free kick across. Anguilla with a population of just over 17,000 on the lovely island. It's an extreme pleasure to represent your country at any level. These youngsters have been flying the flag proudly. So it's going to be a bonus. The lead from the front here. So it's played out nicely. Finds its intended target, but the target eventually. This one is a good looking ball there. This is Christian with this through. Christian to Barnes. Barnes to Hamilton. Hamilton again. Heads go up in the middle of the park there. It's a 50-50 ball there that Hennis is unable to collect. So it's with Donald Christian. Good turn there by Povos. Robin almost rubbing him there. This one is eventually put out a touch. So the utility player that Herbert is, he's gonna take this throw as well. Long throw, just one head going up, but unable to challenge. So Dominica really looking to get in and amongst things here this afternoon. We see the crowds slowly trickling in for the mutual supporters. It's football, lovely football, just going to win. It's just Anguilla with Fubert again, looking to play a true ball. Eventually finds John. So it's been a topsy-turvy start here. This one, goalkeeper Stevens. So Pascal have his work cut out for him there, trying to get the better of Hennis. Good throw there, looking to cross some havoc. Chased by Jadon Thomas. Anguilla on the ball now. It's a good run down the right hand flank there by Jerome John. Unable to beat the final defender to probably get a comfortable cross in. It made life difficult for the defense. So throw in for Anguilla. Eventually played out here. Good sliding tackle, letting him know that here's what, I'm here this afternoon. You're going to run past me as if I'm a coon. So it's played out. So it's an evenly battled playing field here thus far. None of the teams really enjoying the better of the exchanges. An infringement brought about the referee to make another decision there. So just over 7 minutes remaining in regulation time in the first half. So it's going to be Hubert again. Hubert plays this one long, looking for Hinnis. Hinnis is in reach, but unable to collect cleanly. So infringement. It's going to be a corner. It's going to be a corner here from so you see this one is played out to the left flank. An infringement there. So it's still a stalemate here. Dominica versus Anguilla. Unable to break the deadlock just yet. So it's Hennis to deliver this one into the thick of things there. See some smiling faces in the commentary box. This one is played over nicely. Heads go up and it's over the bar. So Buchanan not troubled there on this occasion at all. Playing this one short to Christian. Asfa Barnes leading from the front here. So it's with Lewis. Lewis the Provos in the middle of the park looking to create a play here. This one he's played over the top there looking for Thomas. Thomas gets on it. Eventually there he has for company. There's a chance here. But Alexander had other ideas and put this one out of touch. So it's going to be a corner for Dominica. You see this one here again. Cheaton Thomas with a chance bouncing around. And Anderson coming in like a tracer bullet and clearing everything in his way. So it's going to be Thomas to whip this one in. It's up and over. It's a good take there by Kisani Brown. So just some 5 minutes left in regulation time in the first half. Pascal unable to control there. This one is Jaron John looking for Robin. Eventually blasted to safety. So it's back to Kisani Brown to ensure some measure of stability there in the back line. Elias Dean, the left back for Anguilla in this fixture. Pavos with a nice turn there, but he's unable to get past Webster. So it's going to be possession back to Dominica here. So we're going to see a substitution. It's going to be number 8, Jaden Thomas is coming off, as well as Kilano Williams. And it's going to be Che Etienne, the talisman, and Lamari Frederick. So this has to be 2 tactical changes here for Dominica. 2 very important players coming on there. Che Etienne didn't have a good game last time out. Let's see how he plays coming off the bench. This one is played in nicely. And it falls to the feet, and he's had a chance. But it's straight to the goalkeeper. Kasani Brown with a big save. And it's a harsh tackle there by Anderson again. So that was a clear-cut opportunity. Herbert going down in the process. This was a good ball played over by Lewis. Falling straight to him. Thomas. Jaden Thomas with a lot more time than he anticipated. You see it here again. Played over nicely. Good take in the end there. Moving the defender, had a lot more time. Went for power rather than placement. And was unsuccessful in breaking the deadlock. So the medics has been tremendously busy here this afternoon for the duration of the afternoon. So that's the first real chance of the game here. This boy oh boy. Dominica would have really benefited from that going into the break 1-0 up. So we remain at a stalemate here. Even Stevens at the Hazy Crawford Stadium. This one is played out. So we see it's going to be 1 minute additional time from the regulation 35 minutes. So this one is Dominica on the break. Here is Jaden Thomas. Again, unable to control cleanly. This one is Robin. Robin looking for John. Finds John on the right hand side. Looking, there's a lot of time and space. This was Anderson with a heavy touch. Possession changes hands and it's away with Dominica. Thomas turning nicely in the middle of the park. This one here, he's looking Christian. Thomas again, it's a nice 1-2 down the left hand flank. Is in for a chance here. Etienne unable to control cleanly. I think this is his first touch coming off the bench here. Let's see how he fares if he has a better game here this afternoon. So Anguilla with this throw, it's straight to John. So that's all she wrote in the first half of this intriguing fixture. Dominica versus Anguilla. We are locked in at 0-0. Have a few highlights of the first half. So it's been a start-stop fixture here. Both teams looking to put their foot on the accelerator but unable to do so. 2 tactical changes late in the first half for Dominica, bringing on their recognized players for what will be a tactical move. So we see the brilliant scenes here at the Hazy Crawford Stadium, nestled into the western half of Trinidad and Tobago. So it's 0-0 here. Dominica versus Anguilla. An exciting game on our hands. Let's see how it battles out in the second half. This one was one of the earlier chances played up the offside. This one was Lewis putting this one straight into the feet of Thomas. He had time and space to put it away, but was unable to do so. Give credit to Kasani Brown, who made a relatively good save in the end. So that's the story here at this point in time. It's 0-0. We'll take a break and be right back for the second half action. So we're back here live for second half action in this eagerly anticipated contest, Dominica versus Anguilla. Still 0-0, all to play for in the second half here. Who wants to come away with the 3 points? And we're off and running again here with Dominica kicking from right to left on your screens. This one is played out here, so it's the ever aggressive Pascal, the culprit here again on this occasion. Donning number 4 t-shirt, Elon Pascal. So it's a free kick just after the halfway mark. This one is played out nicely there by a chance, and it's Robin looking to pick the pocket there off. It's played out from the back. This one is a chance here. So we've seen the introduction of Etienne. He has really not turned up as yet, so this one is played away nicely again. So Kasani Brown in goal for Anguilla. This one is played out straight to Etienne this time, though he's gonna find himself in a position to make something happen here. This one is bouncing around nicely in the middle of the park. It's back with Etienne there now. Let's see what he does. He beats one, unable to do so. So there's a long throw there by Greenway. Bit of chaos there in the box, eventually headed away by Anderson. But it's straight to Etienne, and he puts this one inside. And it's a fumble there by Kasani Brown. Almost putting through. So and this one is a horrible goal kick there by Kasani Brown. This one is up and over there, and the break is on for Anguilla. Break is eventually dealt with. So Anderson commanding the right hand side here. Sean caught in a bit of a tangle there with Purvos. So both teams here looking to come away with 3 points. Would not want to see this one end in a stalemate. Barnes puts this one through, and it's a bit of a chaotic in the middle of the park there. Straight back with the Dominicans. Come out firing here in the second half. This one is Pascal. He's not going to need any invitations to have a go. So it's with Robin there now. He's running. It's a 1v4 here. Eventually is bundle of the ball. Kijel Robin there, sporting the number 7 t-shirt. So Anguilla falling victim here again to another foul throw. We've seen a lot of this for the duration of the tournament. These youngsters missing the basics and unable to execute their throws properly. It's a neat piece of work there. This by Robin again, looking for a fancy 1-2, but was unable to execute it in the end. So possession changes hands. So it's with Rob Hinnes this time, looking to turn, but if it's one thing, they're not sure of what the team talks were from these two respective teams. But they need to move on, and they need it quickly indeed. This one is a bit of a fumble and a mistake at the back. Eventually dealt with there. Dalim Smith was the culprit on this occasion. This one is played in nicely. It's a deflection. It's going to result in a goal kick for Dominica. It's a good shot on target, but unable to trouble Buchanan in the Dominican uprights. Greenway giving away the ball there. Not really making amends for his poor bit of work there is Greenway. This one is missing everyone. It's coming off a Dominican head. So it's going to be Anderson. Number 3 here. He's going to try to get this one in the thick of things. It's John looking to weave his way through this Dominican defense. Has had a rugged time thus far. Cheaton Derek, Charon John, and Kijel Robin leading the line for this Anguillan outfit. This one is played in nicely. Half cleared by Lewis. This one is there. It falls to the foot of it's a breakaway, and it's a 1v3. This is an interesting piece of passage play here. Thomas unable to make use of that opportunity against the run of the play. Had a long look at it, but resulted in a true. Pervos back to Etienne. Etienne with a bit of nifty footwork. Unable to get away from that man, Anderson. So possession changes hands again. This one is with Kidel Robin. They play advantage, and Anguilla has the ball. Robin comes back and gets the ball again. Pervos, the short man in stature, he's been an unsung hero. So this one is played out nicely to Etienne. Etienne here with time and space puts it inside. Misses everyone. Lewis picks up the loose ball. Is it with Thomas again? He's unable to. This one is in Pervos with a neat turn there. Etienne is robbed of it. Boy, oh boy, some good defending there, but it's handed back to Dominica. So it's a bit of a ping pong effect here. It's just bouncing around. And the break is on here, Robin. It's a good challenge there in the end. So Greenway there. Etienne now. This one is with Pascal, and the referee indicates that it's an infringement, and it's now with the Anguillans. This one is played out nicely, looking to make some headway there, but it's easy dealt with in the middle of the park by Mario Lewis. So Pervos, small in structure, but it's almost like a David versus Goliath there. He's not backing out at all. Greenway with the quick throw to Etienne. Etienne finding himself in some difficult positions. This one is dealt with by Hamilton. Pascal is going to have a go. Boy, oh boy, he doesn't need any invitation at all, is Pascal. he is gonna let you have it for all for money. Seeing some headway being made on the bench of the Anguillans. Suspecting a change shortly. Let's see if it will come to light and bring some much needed results for the Anguillans. Anguilla, just about 17,000 as we mentioned, has the esteemed pleasure of producing a test cricketer in Mr. Omari Banks. So this one is played in nicely again, and that man Anderson has been there like a thorn, ensuring that his team's 0-0 scorecard remains. So you see both coaches out of the playing area, being very animated on the touchline there. So possession changes hands, and it's back with Dominica. Greenway with the throw. Greenway to Provost. Provost to Lewis. Lewis looks up and finds Banis, the captain. He did need a spark of brilliance from him here this afternoon. This one is played flat across the back. Pascal again with a left-footed clearance. Straight up in the air it goes. Robin there, Kijel Robin looking for a way through the defense, but is unable to. So we've seen a lot of skill on show, but not really much composure. So you know this is the building block. As these young players, they know we've seen a lot of skills, some with a lot of football IQ, awareness, composure. It's all putting it together and making the complete player at the grassroots level. So another throw here for Dominica. This one is a long one. Looking to bring Lamar Frederick into the thick of things. So football, lovely football here. You know, football is the winner. Seeing these youngsters operate with so much pride and passion. This one is cleared out back to the Anguillans. They look for Briggs. Good piece of work there from him, but I like the look of this young man. He has shown a lot of courage and determination to lead from the front. Robin is brought down there in very peculiar position there. See the replay there. So the medic has been very, very busy. So the pressure is building here as we see some changes being made here for the Anguillan outfit. It's going to be number 11, Ruel Florent, to come on, as well as Ajani Connor. It's going to come on there. So the two that is making way. Looks to be Jadon Derrick. So they're ringing the changes here to see what can come out of this encounter. See if it's possible for a goal to come about. Looks like a sorry side there. Player is still down on the touchline. So it's going to be number 14 as well. Kulani Joseph will come on for the injured Kijel Robin. So news coming to hand. St. Kitts has just taken the lead versus Aruba. So the Trinidad and Tobago hopeful will be all eyes on that game. So this one, a couple fresh legs here. Let's see how that's gonna turn the tide of this game. So the throw now coming in there. Etienne to Lewis. Lewis to Provost. Bigger stature of Hubert pumps him off, and it's a good looking run here from the young man. Play held back there for the infringement. These youngsters have definitely put their heart and souls out. Special mention and thanks to the CFU team for making this tournament possible, where we will see the future stars on their colors. This one has played in nicely. A little bit of cause for concern there, but effectively dealt with. It's going to be a throw for Anguilla, coming down the highly fancied right-hand side. This one is John looking to flick this one on. So it's a chase, a foot race on here. Coming off the line was Brown. This one is bouncing off. Frederick goes out of touch for another throw. So the possession probably evenly balanced at this time. This one, Lewis just heading that one gingerly out. So Pavos with a good piece of work there. It's up and over again. It's out of touch, and it's going to be an Anguillan through. A dangerous area. So all to play for. Let's not forget we have a third game coming up at 6. So it's with Anderson. He's going to look to throw this one long again. Hubert looking for some space there, unable to get away. So the break is on here for Dominica. This one is down the right-hand flank, benefiting from a wayward deflection there that results in a throw. So they're going to take this chance to get some refreshments. It's still a stalemate here, some 54 minutes into regulation time here at the Hazy Crawford Stadium. Who's going to be the hero? Looking for that spark of brilliance and bring some excitement to what has been a relatively dull encounter here this afternoon. But let's hope all augurs well as we take this break. We'll be right back. back. So it's going to be Lewis. It's going to be Mario Lewis. Fuck, it's Etienne with the dummy, and it's up and over, and it's high and handsome. Not troubling Kasani Brown in the Anguillan goal. So it's going to be another change here for Dominicans. This young man will definitely have a big say in this. It's going to be Jaden Lockhart to come on in place of Purvos. Ball is played out. This one is it. John beats one. Collides with him there. So Greenway. And see that one again. John pushing past Hamilton and running in head first into him there. So eventual yellow card has been awarded to Javon Hamilton, wearing the number 13 for Dominica. So word coming to hand, the Arubians has just equalized. So they go to the half, 1-all. St. Kitts versus Aruba. News coming to hand from the Dwight York Stadium in Tobago. That game playing simultaneously. That's the group that also sees Jamaica and Trinidad and Tobago, the host nation. This one is played in nicely by Hibbert. Heads go up. But it's far and wide, this one. Dominica here with a chance to break. This one is played out nicely. It's Lockhart just making time and space. Looks up and it's a good ball played in. He has a chance and it's a collision. And a penalty is given there. Boy, oh boy, some excitement here. So the changes causing, you see this one played over nicely there by Etienne. Looking for Frederick. Goalkeeper Kisani Brown coming with studs up. So Frederick on the receiving end there, but his team has benefited from a penalty, as we see Etienne putting that one in nicely. Seeing that one, yes, he was hit first there. Coming studs up was Kisani Brown. So it looks to be a pretty bad injury there. We see the stretcher is being required. Very unfortunate turn of events here. So Kisani Brown is eventually booked by referee Kanisha Prescott for that rash challenge on Frederick, beating the oncoming Frederick. So will this be the telling moment here? It's a chance to break the deadlock. So it's not a nice sight at all to see the young man being stretchered off. This will be the second of this evening's proceedings earlier. So shoulder damage for the goalkeeper of the US Virgin Islands as he is applauded off. So Frederick creating the opportunity after being brought down inside of the box. So it's going to be that young man, Jayan Lockhart, who momentarily came on. He has a chance to put his team 1-0 up. Looks to be he's going to be taking with the left foot. He is settled nicely here. Let's see how he goes. He goes up, stumble, and it's high and handsome, and it's up and over. And a bad miss there by Lockhart. Changing direction at the last moment. Hands on the head, as we see there. Lining up like if he was taking with a left foot. Start, stop. High and handsome, leaning back too much. And putting that one over to the delight of the Anguillans, who breathes a sigh of relief and think they are stilling this one. So some 7 minutes remaining. Seven remaining minutes in regulation time. We see another substitution being made here. So it's going to be Chisani Blaze to come on. So the first real action here in this encounter. So we are in for a dogfight for these remaining 6 odd minutes. Who wants it more? Pascal unable to control in the middle of the park. This one is played out nicely. Looking for that true ball. So the Anguillans look to pick up the momentum here now and say that we have survived the scare of that penalty. It's all or nothing now. See the sun just dipping in the western side of Trinidad and Tobago. This one is played out by Thomas. Etihad and Lockhart will definitely have other ideas here. This one is a crunching tackle, a late challenge there by Lewis. He's going to be ushered into the book of referee Prescott. It's a late challenge indeed. So the ball played out. Hibbert on the ball there. Just a heavy touch. And Lewis going in and clipping him in the process, which results in a free kick being awarded for the Anguillans some 30 yards out. Will this be the telling moment in this fixture? So much on stake here this afternoon. It's been a dogfight right on to the end. This one is played out nicely, and Hibbert with a chance is a low and hard. Coming off the defender there. Asper Banis, the captain of this Dominican outfit. So he's going to have the free kick here. He's playing it out to Hamilton. So it's played nicely, looking for Lockhart. He's going to have to forget that bad miss and toss off the shoulders and look to get it right now. Jaden Lockhart, this one is Greenway looking for the throw. Played out to Blaze. Unable to control, and they result in a corner. I think neither of these two teams have benefited from their set plays. Corners, they have not really trouble the opposition. So will it be the Dominicans to take a late lead here in this fixture? Excitement is building here, setting up a grandstand finish. Who's going to get over the line? This one is played in. Chance here. It's a good looking turn, turning inside of the box. Then a shot comes off and it's a brilliant stop there. Boy, oh boy, that's a magnificent save by Kasani Brown. Was gone about his day without being relatively troubled. We see that shot again here. A good turn. Boy, oh boy, that's Frederick with that shot. Here's Pascal again on the resumption. So Kasani Philip keeping his team in the mix of things. This one was played out by Blaze. So this is a good spell of play here by the Dominicans, looking to get the much needed breakthrough. Well, there's a good throw there into the box. This one is partially cleared out. And it's a good looking flick over the top by Jaden John. He does it again. One too much. And possession is eventually switches hand. It's back with Dominica again. Here's Lockhart with a nice step over there, but he's eventually fouled. So just 1 minute left of regulation time. We're yet to see how many added minutes will be in this one. So it's going to be Asfa Banes, the captain, with one last ditch effort here to put this one inside. And this one is a good ball inside, but it's straight to goalkeeper Brown. A relatively comfortable take there from the young man. Heads go up. Dominica win it in the head, and this is a chance for Etienne. Etienne is looking to slide Lockhart through. It's a good looking turn. Doing a bit too much and results in a throw for Dominica. So just about 10 seconds left in the... Now see the assistant referee indicating 3 minutes remaining. 3 additional minutes. This one is thrown in nicely by Pascal. Will fold, and it's a shot deflected off there. And Anguilla is on the break. It's a big heave. Oh. Clearance eventually resulting in somewhat of a shot, but was acres of space there. So it's a dogfight. Who's gonna break this stalemate? Or are we gonna see yet another draw in this group? This one is Lockhart there. He's really up the ante after missing that penalty. He's not ruining his misses. He's definitely attempting to right his wrongs. See another injury here. So this is live CFU action in the boys under 14 challenge series here at the Hazy Crawford Stadium. Wherever you're viewing us from, we say hello and welcome to yet another day of wonderful football here. See this infringement again there. Lockhart there. Going in, two-footed tackle. This one is cleared out the street to Lockhart this time. Good turn there by the youngster. Blaze playing it back to him. Blaze now looking for time and space, is unable. Ricochets off the foot of Webster. This is going to be the service of Ellen Pascal with another long throw. into the thick of things there. Lockhart looking and fighting hard there. It's going to be a through. Again for Dominica. Looking to make the most of this in the dying stages here. Who's going to get on the end of this one? Lockhart again. Looking to get in there. This one is played in nicely, but it's straight to Pascal. Pascal is going to have a go. Spliced off. Not getting much on it. And Anguilla get a chance to break here. Eventually played out of touch. And Dominica back in the thick of things. It's with Lockhart here. Has time and space. Time is clicking away. This one is a good turn. Eventually fouled there. So it's all or nothing at this time. I think this will be the final play of the game. A free kick in. Lockhart there playing this one into Etienne. He was forcefully stopped there. So this will definitely be the final play as we see all coming up from the back. Creating an opportunity here to get some more bodies into the box. They needed and needed badly at this time. It's going to be the talisman, Mario Lewis, to put this one inside. Let's see how he fares. Some last minute drama here at the Hazy Crawford Stadium. This one is a shot on goal, but it's high and handsome. And that's all she wrote. Referee Prescott blowing the whistle and bringing an end to a very good game indeed, end-to-end stuff. So Dominica 0, Anguilla 0. That's the news from the Hazy Crawford Stadium, as we will have the highlights of this evening's proceedings. Anguilla started better of the early exchanges, looking to get the ball into the danger areas, but Etienne had other ideas. This one is a slight mishap from Kasani Brown, who eventually will gain confidence as we see this one. Another chance for Thomas. Anguilla had their fair share of opportunities as well. Robin looking for some support but was unable to get it. This one was Lewis with a long range effort but was high and handsome all over the park. This one was Etienne being fouled. A bit of trickery there, but again, badly lined, unable to trouble the goalkeeper at any sort. Etienne played a lovely ball across for Thomas, which resulted in him coming forward and Frederick being fouled. Up stepped Lockhart and he did a bit too much, leaning back and missing that, the young man. And that's a true reflection on how the game went. Hands in head. Again, another opportunity, turning and turning nicely. But that was a brilliant stop. Firing that one up was Kasani Brown. And ensuring that his teams stayed in it. So that's how we end here at the Hazy Crawford Stadium. At the end of full time, Dominica 0, Anguilla 0. Game ending in a stalemate. That's all for us now. Be sure to join us for the last game on today's card. Special mention to our sponsors, the Government of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, Ministry of Sport and Community Development, Sports TT, the Sports Company of Trinidad and Tobago, I Choose Sports, Parade, Subway and Blue. TT, the official ground transportation provider for the 2024 CFU Boys Under 14 Challenge Series. Coordinators hosted in Trinidad and Tobago.
It doesn't matter if you speak English or if your native tongue is French, Spanish, or Dutch. It doesn't matter if you are male or female, young or young at heart. We in the Caribbean Football Union speak the same language. Football.
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 And we speak with one voice.
This is your captain.
I get it, rules are rules if he's grounded.
Subway Series presents the Italianos, 3 new subs made with an Italian flair. Say ciao to the zesty hotshot Italiano, the tastier than ever ultimate BMT, or go all in with the boss. Each served with a free 16-ounce drink. Elevate your game at Subway.
Bob, I know it's dangerous, but you're the only one who can unite the people.
You ready, Bob?
No guns can stop this message. I want the world to change. And that time is now.
This is my